You're the last guy I'd want to have sex in this fucking room.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Really?
He's sipping on my time.
Dude, this is so funny because I'm not gay at all, but I really want it to be me.
Fill her up.
You're listening to the GaS Digital Network.
It's time for GaS Digital Now. Join producer Natalie and Blind Mike to learn what's going on behind the scenes of your favorite shows.
Welcome to GaS Digital Now, the GaS Digital wrap-up show.
Yeah!
We talk about all the best moments that happen on the network this week. I'm Natalie.
I'm Blind Mike.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Mike's back from Canada.
Canada!
He just got back
America's
early.
Hat.
He just got back early from... I thought that Mike was going to be back on Friday, but his flight got in early. I mean, you don't have to get into it if you don't want yet, but any thoughts from Canada?
Well, you know, they say they have the best maple syrup there.
Yeah.
I didn't have any. I was too busy drinking. I love drinking.
Any special booze that you get in Canada that you can't get down here?
No. They got all of them. They got the Mexican ones, too.
Right.
They got Coors.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It's like they're almost the same as us.
I love a seltzer. Oh,
Yeah.
Anytime I got a seltzer, I'd be drinking like this.
You really do. It's crazy. We have a couple shows to talk about today. There's one where you get called out specifically.
What?
But I'm going to hold on
I'm on vacation.
To that. I'm going to hold on to that a little bit until later. We don't have to do that one yet. Real quick story. I haven't been in studio all week, so I don't have any studio lore unless Jorge we got Jorge on the ones and twos today because Dom and Serafina have quit. Yeah, they've run off to join the circus.
Yeah, nobody lasts long on this show.
So
except
true.
for Mike and Nat.
Except for Jorge. Jorge just keeps, it's like a dead end job that just like keeps calling him back even though he keeps trying to quit.
Yeah, you guys keep giving me hours, so I'm like, I guess I can use the money.
Exactly. Studio was crazy this week. Some wacky shit at the studio.
What happened when I was gone?
What happened?
Everything's broken. This is actually being recorded on a Nintendo DS.
Oh, okay.
Because all the computers are broken, the website's down, and yeah.
Is anyone listening to this right now?
There are allegedly 487 people listening right
now. They're so starved for content. They're like, I'll watch GaS now.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I played the Nintendo DS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one too.
Don't see.
That was pretty good. I like that one.
Thank you. You're the best wife.
Oh, I like that. Wife, that's cute.
I'm just practicing.
Yeah. You'll like this story then.
Okay.
It's a story from my weekend. I went to, and this is real, I went to Victoria's Secret to get measured because I was dealing with chest pain. And I was trying to figure out why. My mom was like, maybe your bra is too small. And I literally haven't been measured.
Or maybe I was cracking it from the back too hard. Boom! Boom! Blind Mike. Boom!
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm munching that box too good that your boobs are like, bah, 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 bah. They're machine gunning. Bah, 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 bah. Ah, Blind Mike, it's so good.
Yeah, I do call you Blind Mike in bed. That's true.
Well, it's because we're role playing.
Right, we're role playing as us at work.
Yeah.
It's a work fantasy.
We're trying to sneak it in. Yeah. In our normal clothes, you know, you're recording Dave and I'm cutting clips, but we're trying to like sneak one in because Dave's going into a rant about Israel again.
Yes. That's like a little too much detail for everybody. All right.
Sorry.
Like
I forgot we're on
much.
air. I just get caught up in your eyes.
I didn't think you could see him from that far away.
Oh, I'm scoping my eyes in.
Stop doing that on air. Save that for when we're alone together.
Sorry.
So I was measured at Victoria's Secret, and I've been wearing 2 cup sizes too small for between 6 and 10 years.
I mean, I could have told you that, honey.
And so, well, I will say, you didn't believe me at first.
I know I didn't, because I was like, your boobs, when I hold them, feel like the right cups.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But again, I'm blind, so I don't even know really what cups are like.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
Yours
that's
probably
just
are
like
more
a guy
like
thing.
bowls, if I had to describe them.
Yeah.
Soup bowls.
I think it's because you're more into
Nice
cans,
chili.
Mike.
Oh, yeah!
That was a good one.
Do love... You got some tall boys.
Can you write that down as a title? So yeah.
Tall boy titties.
I just like you got some tall boys. Both my boyfriend and my mom were like, yeah, really? D's, huh? And I went, yes, they measured me. It was kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy. I never would. I thought F's.
yeah.
Those fuckers are
Oh, that's what you were
huge.
saying.
Yeah.
You were like, D's. I
was
would have
like,
said F's.
up them, buddy. What are you doing with these little ones? You got shot glasses for your titties, man.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, we're back in business.
Ah, that sucks. You're not gonna ask for massages anymore.
Well, I can still ask for massages.
Yes.
It's okay. If you don't have any studio lore,
Massages.
what kind are you looking for?
No, I'm putting that in my Google Calendar for later.
Oh, okay, cool.
I sent you an invitation.
Oh yeah, look at that. I got it.
All right.
We got plenty of shows we can talk about today. Let me consult the sheet. Usually Dom prints it for me, but I didn't tell Jorge to do that today. And Jorge's being, I can sense, is about to be tapped out.
I wish Mac would. Damn it! Fuck! Shit! Fuck! Bitch! I wish
pretend
Mike
that
would
didn't
tap me in.
We're gonna do that again. Everyone's gonna be quiet, and then say it again. Okay, ready?
This is why you're behind the mic. You're not on-screen talent.
I wish the mic was in me.
That was pretty good.
That was all right.
It was like a B.
Yeah.
It was like a D.
It was like a D cup. Meh. There's a sound bite of me on No Need for Apologies where I go, I'm like a solid B. And I was talking about my grades, but they just started laughing. They went, that's an incredible sound bite. We're keeping that. And it's just me going, I'm like a solid B.
I'm like a solid B.
So yeah, plenty of shows we could talk about today. We got No Need, Zoo, Skanks, TTI, HSR. Any of those speak to you? Off the top of your head?
No.
Okay. We could get into No Need since we just mentioned No Need.
Oh, because I said no, and then you said no need. That's... Oh my God.
It's a good one.
You're going to peg me so hard
Can't
tonight.
take this guy anywhere. Am I right, fellas? Men, you can't live with him and you can't peg him.
Yeah, you can. You can peg them if you live with them.
I didn't peg you for a guy like that.
Nice.
On No Need, it was a Gordon Baker Bone episode, which is kind of like a family episode. He's like a sort of a regular on No Need. And Dave was telling a story about maybe a time he should have apologized recently, because they do that on the show every week. Or they do it periodically, because that's the name of the show. He was talking about how he had work done on his house, and the guys needed to come in to turn on the gas. And he was waiting around for him all day. And by the time the guy came in, he was just like peeved and annoyed with the guy. And the guy comes in and there's like shit everywhere because they're renovating. And the guy goes, what are you renovating or something? And Dave goes,
I was so appalled by the question. I was just like, no, this is how we keep it.
and then the guy got like tight and then was tight with him for the rest of the episode, but then kept asking him questions about stuff and being like, so you selling it or whatever? And Dave's like, just turn on the fucking gas and get out of here. And then they started asking like the crew, the team, how do you have a high tolerance for people asking you stupid questions maybe, but just in general, like if a stranger starts asking you stuff, do you have like patience for that?
It really depends on the moment.
Yeah.
Like if they talk and their voice is annoying, because I'm blind, it amplifies in my ears more, so it's like audio torture, which was also something that was talked on American Loser podcast.
Ah.
But besides that,
And you know that because you listen to all the shows because you cut clips for all of the
do.
shows. Yeah.
I just cut a clip for American Loser podcast. It's doing pretty good because I am Blind Mike, the social media specialist. But honestly, it depends on if my mood is good, then I can tolerate for a little bit.
Yeah.
But if I'm short, I'll pull my phone out right away.
If you're about 5'7".
Who's 5'7"? I'm 5'7"?
Yeah.
Really?
6'7". I'm so sorry. That's not why I started that. I would say that I agree. Depends what kind of mood I'm in. And also, Dom had a similar answer on the show. And they clowned the shit out of not for his answer, but they like kind of punked him a little bit. Where they went, do you have a tolerance for questions like that? And Dom's like, well, it depends on the situation, what kind of mood I'm in. And Gordon's like, where are you from? And he's like, Long Island. And then he's like, oh, Long Island. What school did you go to?
Oh, what school did you go to?
I went out in.
Nah, he lying.
And they all just start laughing and they're like, get the fuck out of here. Enough with that goofy shit.
I would have fell for that. I would have fell for that so bad.
I had to empathize with him because I super would have not seen that coming.
We're all in that trap together.
Yeah, you super wouldn't have seen that coming.
I never see it coming. I feel it coming.
In the air tonight? Really quick, if you have something about, I would say to put a bow on that, I would say that I agree. But I would say I'm more tolerant to people talking to me than I would say a lot of my friends are. If someone's trying to be nice to me in public and is like, oh, what do you? If I'm at fucking Trader Joe's, because they always do this at Trader Joe's, they're like extra friendly there. They're like, what do you got going on today? I'll like indulge that. I'll be honest with them. I'm not someone who's like, fuck you. I don't.
I'll chat it up a little bit. I've got time.
Yeah.
I don't have anywhere to be.
Exactly. You don't drive.
No, I don't. You drive me.
Yes.
Crazy.
Very good. One more thing, if you have something on it, Dave was wearing like I gotta check. He was wearing a jersey of a team that everyone kept getting him attention all day.
The amount of people that have yelled at me, yo, LeBron! Right? And it's like, this is not even a LeBron jersey.
And he went, I'm getting way more attention with this shirt than I was expecting.
So you don't know what the team is, but can you describe it?
Red.
Like how many colors?
At least one. I can tolerate questions from you if you're trying to set me up again.
No, I'm not. I'm just a blind guy trying to imagine a jersey.
So you know what colors are.
Do I?
So have you ever worn something that got you way too much unwanted attention?
I think all my outfits get unwanted attention.
Yeah, the hats certainly do it. The hats are. Do you know what's on your hat right now?
Let me feel it.
If you feel on the side right here, you could probably read it. No, the other side. You missed it. It's okay. It says Cabos on the side. Because that's where you got it. Remember the time we almost lost you in Cabo? That was crazy. Jorge, you remember? Oh, you're not Jorge anymore.
We lost Jorge.
We lost Jorge. Jorge's dead now. I would say that when I was at Skankfest, the kickoff party last year, and I was wearing a very specific black tank top, and everyone's like, what are you, a slut now? Of course, it's like just a crowd of comedians. And then instead of being like, you look good, they were just like, who is this slut? What the fuck are you wearing? Who is this slut with the B cups? Yeah, literally. That's what they were.
Your boobs are just like overwhelming out just because you didn't have the right bra.
Exactly. So I would say I empathize with Dave for this one.
Both sides? Well, Dave and Dom.
Right. Cool. Yeah. Real quick, and this is a one more thing from No Need. Do you know what a kitten heel is?
No.
Okay. They were talking about Jim Jones being like, I always get Jim Jones and John Jones confused.
John Jones is the fighter.
Okay, then Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, is that the
rapper?
Dallas?
This was a rapper.
He's a rapper, yes.
Yeah, okay, then it is who I was talking about. Was telling bitches to get out of the club in their kitten heels, that they need to dress sluttier if they want to sit in the good section. And they were clowning him, being like, you know what kitten heels are? That's gay. I don't think any man knows what kitten heels are.
What are kitten heels?
They're like little heels. He's saying like you need to be wearing at least 3-inch heels or higher if you want to be in the good section.
You got to slut it up more.
Yeah.
Okay, you need cougar heels.
Exactly.
You got baby kitty heels
Yeah,
on.
exactly. Kitten heels are usually like low heels.
Okay,
very 50s kind of look.
Grandma.
Yeah,
Grandma
grandma going to
shoes.
church.
Okay.
In her nice shoes. Yeah. Exactly.
Jim Jones, by the way, was also a cult leader and responsible for the Jonestown massacre in
different
1978.
Different Jones. Different Jim Jones, I assume. I think that guy's.
That Jim Jones.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that one. And then
The other Jim Jones had all his cult members falling.
Very good.
Blind Mike.
Pew, pew, pew. We need like a sound effect.
It was the cyanide-laced punch.
Yeah, drink the punch. Drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. You're familiar with that saying?
I am. I worked with black people.
No need for apologies.
Mm-hmm.
Do you add sugar to it?
The what?
Do you add sugar to it?
No.
Oh, wow. Healthy.
Yeah.
I think that's all I had for No Need today. You want me to just completely wing these at you, or you have any sense of like which direction you want to go in?
Wing them at me.
All right.
You know how I like it. I like when you take charge.
Skanks this week.
Uh-huh.
It was...
Speaking of black tank tops.
True. It was Jason Ellis. Mike Lawrence, yes. One of 1,000 mics. Funny dude. First off, apparently Jason Ellis has gone full gay. He's back to just gay now.
What?
I know.
If I was not gay, the people that weren't gay would be friends with me again. But it didn't work. So I'm gay.
So you're gay again.
He was saying he's like, I dipped my toe in both ways.
Wait, didn't he just marry that lady?
If he did, they did not mention it at all. He said, I'm full gay now. And so much of the episode, just kidding, actually a small percentage, but like a good 10 minutes was about who he would most want to bang of the dudes at the table.
Oh my God, that's great. And what was the order?
The order
Do we guess?
was...
Are we making our own list? Are we checking it twice? Are we going to find out who's naughty or nice?
That one was not that good. Steve Rannazzisi, he made it very clear.
Nat, real quick, I'll fucking leave the show. You sound bad again. Curtain pull aside, I'll fucking leave the show. I don't need it right now. I'm having a real bad time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I'll reel it in. I'll save this for off air.
Yeah, cut this part out too.
Yeah, I'll cut this part. That's fine.
Fucking take my time.
Don't
to get
like that.
belittled like this. It's insane. It's crazy.
So he made it clear that. Sorry, we'll cut it in here. So he made it clear that Steve Rannazzisi was at the bottom of the list.
What?
He was like, I don't know, but he's last.
You're the last guy I'd want to have sex in this fucking room.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Ran a ZZ Top.
You're making it difficult to like be serious. He picked Jay first.
What?
He was like, Jay is like is feminine enough in his behaviors.
So you're saying that Jason Ellis is gay for Jay? Blind Mike.
Can you turn off the bit? Can we just have like a real show? You don't have to like get a zinger every time. We can just have a conversation.
See, now this is actually the hard part because I can't tell if you're talking to Blind Mike or me. That applies to both.
Mike, we're fine. We're okay. You just don't have to have a zinger every time. I think Paco asked this last time. Does this suck? Does the chat hate this? Does the chat hate this?
Does the chat hate this?
Oh, yeah, we're going to take it real quick.
Curtain pull aside. Does the chat hate this dog? Jorge, do you hate this dog shit? Oh, fuck.
Jorge,
we got to keep doing it.
Jorge loves dog shit.
Oh,
you're asking the wrong guy.
damn
Jorge
it.
is the king of dog
That's
shit
true. He loves,
comedy.
dude, if it's a shit show, he's on board.
Real quick.
No, do you want the honest answer or do you want me answer?
I want the Jorge answer.
Do you want the chat answer or do you want the Jorge answer?
Let's get both.
Let's get both, yeah.
The Jorge answer is I want him to ham it up more.
Yeah, oh, we're not getting more. We're definitely not hamming more.
The chat answer is it's I would say it's like 50-50.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But it is your show, so.
Right. So, you can answer this however you'd like.
All right.
Gun to head, had to fuck one of the dudes at the table. Who you picking? I guess we can include Jason Ellis.
Well, this is making me think of Jamaica.
We love talking about this shit at the Jamaica trips.
Mm-hmm. And I think my answer is Steve. Steve is number one.
Okay.
Because I've seen his dick and I think he'll be gentle with me.
His dick was like decent, wasn't it? I don't remember it. I only remember Jason's.
I just remember it cold. There's a lot of. I do.
It's a
I
lot
do
of air
be-
conditioning.
Oh, yeah, well, I do be looking during the
Who doesn't?
naked roast.
Who's not looking?
It felt cold.
I mean,
You felt it?
the weather was normal,
Yeah.
but it looked cold.
It looked cold.
It looked cold.
Apparently, Lewis was like, Mike Lawrence has a piece. He said, and you're not expecting it because he's this like goofy fat ginger
Well, good.
guy.
I don't. Mike Lawrence is bottom for me
Yeah.
because I don't want to fuck a fat guy who has a big dick. That's gonna hurt.
You're like, that's a lose.
Double gross. Loose.
Your butt's gonna be loose after Mike Lawrence gets to it.
AJ, what do you want? If you had to pick from the table, who you fucking?
Dude, I just dunked it, and then
He
AJ
went,
picked up the ball and dunked it back in, and was like, "Yeah, motherfucker!"
Me and Paco have chemistry. We play basketball. We were alley-oop.
Yeah.
Dude.
We got to go.
So-
we share the same water bottle afterwards.
I've been
It's great.
seeing, I've been seeing they say that Renzizi looks like what's his name, Magatu from Zoolander character,
Right.
and it's a very attractive look. So
Sure.
I mean, just to spice it up, I'm gonna go number one.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Steve Renzizi
All
likes
right.
a
All
foamy
right.
latte.
Three for life.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mike Lawrence second.
That's how big his dick is.
You don't have.
I'm going more for the nerdy knowledge. I'm hoping to get through his.
You don't have to. You don't have to order them. You just had to say who you would pick.
Oh, okay, I'll stop myself then.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I kind of
AJ
want to let him
But I'll
keep
take
going.
them
Picked
all
the
at
top,
once,
and AJ went,
anytime.
"Nah, let me go full gay. Let me
Let me
taste
yeah.
all the sausage."
Can I
real quick."
gangbang them?
Yes, you can gangbang them. That's allowed. Obviously, Lewis really wanted it to be him.
Of
Because
course.
that's why that question comes up. Is because Lewis is like, "Would you fuck me?" I'd fuck me.
Yeah.
And then they also
Lewis
had.
wants him to fight him and fuck him.
Yes, absolutely. They did some reflections on the Kevin Hart roast that I thought were really interesting. Nothing that I could possibly contribute any information to, but go watch it. It was like I found it interesting.
I will say, if you're interested in that, there was a clip.
Yes. Mostly just that the writers got like so much hate online for being like, this is the face of white supremacy. And it's fucking Zach Amico, who's the nicest person on the planet. And Mike Lawrence, who's also seems really nice.
Did they? Well, you wouldn't know, but I'm curious if like they lost any work because of that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so either.
I don't think so.
So
They
what is
may
the
have
hate
lost
for?
like just like face of industry being like, why do they get all these white people to write for this black roast?
Maybe.
But then
I feel
also like we don't know who wrote for Kevin Hart. Obviously
not?
he was. Do we not?
I don't know.
I don't either. Either way, I'm sure he had black people writing for him.
Yeah, for sure. And white people.
I'm sure he had lots of people writing for him. There were updates on the ugliest pussy contest. So last week, they only had one. And I was like, fuck, maybe they've like way oversold this and it's going to be one bitch who sends it in and she's just going to be like win by default. They're like, wow, we're really overestimating how many women want to show their vag for in our audience, period.
For an ugly pussy, not even like a, pussy rating competition.
And one thing that they say in this, they're like, this is the way it's set up with this contest. You either win and you get golden tickets, or you have a bunch of dudes being like, no, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. And then you're still good. It's like kind of a consolation prize. Yeah. And so...
No, what's worse than that is if you get second place.
They said that too.
Okay.
The prize you leave with is a bunch of guys going like, your pussy's fine.
Yeah.
You think it's ugly? You should stop living with that.
What really sucks is for the woman that doesn't win, and we're like, oh, her pussy is disgusting.
I will say...
It's good to know that me, Blind Mike, is on the same level as Big J. Okerson.
Exactly. And we've been saying this, am I right?
We have. They call me Big Blind Mike sometimes in Philly.
Why?
Just because my character's so huge.
Just because it's about my eyes, and it's ironic. It's like how you have a big guy called Smalls.
Yeah, and for the big, they also make the I capital, just as a slap in the face.
I disagreed with them on one of them, and also all of the these are like, you good? What happened?
Don't worry about it.
There was one that they were like, AIDS. Oh. That sucks, says my boyfriend, who I live with. You have AIDS.
Husband.
Well, oops. Does anyone see a ring?
I don't see anything.
True. There was one that they were like, I would say this one's decent. I would go as far as to say this one's decent, and I have to disagree. I thought it was
really. Why do you disagree?
It was...
Describe it to me in textures.
Right. It was like, it's one thing if like all the lips are out evenly, but it was like a tiny bit of lip was out just in the middle in like kind of a lumpy way.
Oh, almost like a face that was like this, like...
Yeah, kind of, but in like that theoretically could be nice, but it was like... Not that nice.
Oh, was it nice?
Yeah, I didn't.
Was it like?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah. This is our way of getting around, like having, because obviously on YouTube you wouldn't be able to see them, and if you're watching this at gasdigital.com with code NOW, you should just go to the episode and get. Mm-hmm. It's easy to spot when you scrub through because you'll be like, oh god. Oh. I also liked that half of every time they were like, would you eat this? I'd eat this. To be like, it's fine.
What colors were they?
Like what color of skin?
Yeah, was it more white people or black people?
I think it was all white people or light complexion people.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Remember that video before Skankfest last year where the black guy from the car was like, look at all this white people shit. Skankfest? What the fuck is that? And it was like, G Mike.
Yeah. Setting up.
Yes. That's all I had for that. But we're staying tuned. And also, again...
Oh, second follow-up.
Sure.
They're mostly white, but were they mostly fat whites?
I would say some. Yes. I would say, yeah.
What would you say for the others? Obese?
No, I would say medium, middle.
What's medium?
Did any of them have a box on their head like in the other episode?
No, just that one. The one that sent in last week had a box on her head that said, I consent to being in this.
Uh-huh.
Wait, was that lady blurred for a reason? Do we talk about this?
No.
In the episode? There was like a lady blurred out in the background. I don't know if she was in the contest and she didn't want to be in it or something, or for some reason. But
it's a good thing she's blurred.
Interesting. Like they blurred her in the audience.
Yeah. There's just a blurred audience member.
Ooh. Maybe. I would say either she's in the contest or
she just did one.
Or she went, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
I want to know. Or I loved it and I don't want people to see me laughing and spot me. I'm a teacher or whatever.
One of them, it
was actually
shiny.
Bibi Netanyahu enjoying some skanks.
Yeah, he's like, don't tell them that.
Yeah.
One of them was shiny.
I don't know. No, so were any greasy,
Wet?
Greasy look? Yeah, I guess it's like something like a strange sheen
they
to
loved the guys at the table loved being like, wet, hell yeah.
But that's also that's like fluffing for chicks. That's why. You know?
Potential. You could have just poured something on it.
Sure, but you can also kind of tell by the viscosity.
These are all really dark. Meaning that the
none of them are underneath studio lighting?
No, they are all on a phone in the dark. They're all on a phone with a lamp, but not here. Just like a lamp somewhere in this room.
Got it. All right.
They wanted as little proof that it's them as possible.
That's, understandable.
Yeah, agreed. Understandable. I think that's all I had on that. We can move on. Clap, clap.
No, that's what we
Thanks.
sound like in the bedroom.
We're never going at it that hard.
You're
not
right.
Not as a bad thing.
It's
just
like
saying.
this.
And that's just because you're clapping, because you're like, yay, I'm getting laid.
I can't believe it's happening.
Let's talk about Zoo.
All right.
It was Super Selly Joe's. I love these guys. Fucking dumbest name for a podcast I've ever heard. But it's Joe Gorman and Alex Tomaselli. They were talking about, first of all, Zach was zooted on this episode.
Really?
He was talking about how he took an edible in the middle of the night because he couldn't sleep, and he got to work and he was like, it's still high.
Going. Dang.
And
Did he say how much?
He did say how much. I don't recall it at the moment.
I'm still high from last night, by the way.
Oh, good,
Again?
dude.
Yeah.
You did it again?
Yeah, I had 3 peach rings and a 20 milligram other thing.
Nothing it's not like when I said this a couple weeks ago, if you remember, Mike, because you were on the show, but you also forget things.
I do.
Pretty often. Before Lewis was off of weed, he got super high on rap that week. And I said I was watching it at 1.5 speed, and it sounded like he was talking at normal speed. This wasn't that bad. This wasn't that bad. Just every once in a while, he'd be talking about something. He'd be like, man, I'm high. Do I seem high? He told a bunch of stories about, actually, they were talking about how much is a good edible. And it's crazy what people who smoke weed a lot think of as not a lot. Cause Zach was 100's a lot.
Yeah.
And the other two guys were like, is that a lot? And Zach was like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, 100 would kill me.
No, it wouldn't kill you.
It would put me in the hospital.
I would say you would be lying down for a good 9 hours.
I think something from as a weed person that they're mislabeling stuff for a long time, so there'd be packages from illegal stuff. So people thought they were doing 1,000 milligram bags, but those only 100 is kind of what's being sold. So you imagine 10 is actually more than people think.
Right.
So 50 milligrams will actually make you sleepy.
Yeah. So just for context, my story that I've talked about on the show before, where I had an edible at Skankfest and I barfed and I was out of commission for hours, was 50, and I took a bite out of it. But the guy, he was like, this is clinical strength. He's like, I got this from a doctor. Pretty sure he said that. He could have been lying. It was this big, and I took a bite. It was 50. And I took a bite out of it, and I was fucked.
Gone.
Fucked. Yeah. Fucked puking.
Yeah.
So if I had eaten the whole...
I took advantage of you that night.
It was actually very sweet.
It was.
It was not. It was not aggressive. It was very kind.
Could you clap? It's how do you remember it?
I was trying to do the thing that Ralph does, where he goes. Fun fact. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ralph will enter a room and go. Wait, AJ, do it. Ralph will just come into a room and do that.
That's his tick.
Yeah, it is. So I guess I'm way out of. Oh, I will say though, we were watching a movie recently. We're watching Snatch, and
I was gonna say it with you.
One of my favorite movies.
Great movie.
Maybe top 5, honestly.
Great
I love that
movie. However, Mike was falling asleep, and I had taken an edible at the beginning of the movie, and so by the end of the movie, we were both like, do you know what happened? Because I can't fucking tell you what happened. There's so many characters and so many storylines that like intertwine that like neither of us could at the time. I explained it in the morning. I go, ask me again in the morning. I could explain it to you. I go, they're not connected.
There's like simultaneous storylines and like
that all
timeline.
connected.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Yeah, it's great. So,
I fell asleep
that was the
because I thought the movie was about pussy because it's called Snatch. And once there was no pussy, I fell asleep.
It's true. There is a dog though.
Not the same thing.
Do you have a story of on the show they talk about? Well, it was very cool. Zach was talking a lot about working at a haunted house and how it was really fun, but it was really brutal on your body because you're just like, he said that there are times where it's like the turnover rate of a group is like 1 minute. So it's like you bring them into the room, you give them your spiel, and then you immediately have to turn around and just say it again, and for like 7 hours a day. He said, and during peak hours at like Halloween time, it would be like from 2 PM until like 1 AM. He said it like takes a toll on you, and you're breathing in like fog machines and shit. He said, but then every time he talks about it, he's like, yeah, it was so fun. It was so cool. I just had to stop doing it.
I mean, I'm sure it's taxing, but every time you get that like dopamine hit because you just scared the shit out of people.
Yeah. He said there was a room that was like a Typhoid Mary room where everyone's just like in hospital beds, like coughing. He goes, I was a lot thinner then. He goes, you're just like in a hospital bed coughing. He said, and he had a bunch of
They gave me like this big thing of wet sponges, like little cut up sponges. And I was supposed to go and throw them at the back of people's heads. But I would just dip all the sponges in water and go and squeeze them real hard.
And he said, and people like looked like they were gonna fight me. Yeah. However, they talk about Joe had a specific story. I think it was one of the Mortal Kombat movies. He said, maybe not. I will check this in post. But
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yes. And AJ works on this show, so he can back me up. Where he goes, man, this sucks. Like, it was the first time as a kid being like, oh, this sucks.
As a kid to realize, like, oh, this movie sucks. And, like, I was like, what the fuck is this? It was mind-blowing as a child.
If you have any stories like that, let me know. I don't have, like, a first story like that. However, I do remember my cousin and my aunt were talking to me and my dad about the movie Drop Dead Fred. I think I was like a young teenager. I was like probably 14. And they're like, oh, I used to love Drop Dead Fred. That's such a funny movie. It's such a good movie. And then the four of us watched it together, my cousin and my aunt and my dad and me. And they were like, oh, it still holds up. It's so good. And me and my dad were like, this fucking sucks, dude. So definitely not the first movie, but most distinct memory of being a kid and being like, this is what a bad movie is.
This is terrible, basically. Yeah. Okay. Huh. I don't really... What sucks is that I fall for all the media where I'm just like, man, this is all good.
I feel like that's why as a kid, it's like, it's such a distinct memory if you have one of these. Because as a kid, you're just like, wow, a movie.
Yeah. Well, maybe one that it was like, I didn't like was Jumanji.
Okay.
But I didn't like it for a different, like.
You were scared?
I was a child. And I remember crying in the movie theater and my parents like taking me home because of that.
Yeah.
And which is like, dude, that sucks. 'Cause, like,
you paid for this movie?
Well, I didn't. I'm fine.
No. But I thought you were saying it sucks as a parent to be like, fuck, I gotta take this kid out of this movie.
Pay for the movie. You got popcorn and snacks, and then this guy's scared of a board game.
Yeah. It is a scary movie. AJ, do you have one?
It was a scary one, but it was like Fantasia when I was a kid. My parents took me to see Fantasia, and I'm aging myself. And then I was so scared that they had to leave. So like, your child's a pussy. You can't.
See, I thought Fantasia sucked because I was like, "There's no words."
Yeah, just classical music.
There's a movie that you thought that was bad.
I was like, I don't like music.
Music sucks.
Boo! Give me words.
That's
not how Mickey sounds.
I would say that like a movie that also scared me like that was I watched, and I've talked about this on the show before, but Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I was at like a bunch of my
melting.
Yeah, exactly. A bunch of my family, I think they all had like a house in the Poconos where we would all go. And for some reason I was there by myself, and there were a bunch of VHS movies, and obviously it was all adult movies, but like I found, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? This is a cartoon on it. I'm going to watch that. And it was, I don't remember any of the dirty stuff, but I remember the guy turning into a cartoon, and he has a saw arm, and he like holds the thing over the
it's like a little
acid.
cartoon shoe, and then just like screaming.
It's
and burned alive.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I know.
So that fucked me up.
See, but it was like cartoons, so you're just like, yeah.
No, I hated it. I hated it, and it scarred me for a long. I still consider that like a movie that. Like,
how old are
scarred
you
me.
when this happened?
Under 10.
Ah.
It was like, God, that scene is so disturbing. I still think of it in a fond way because I enjoy disturbing movies to an extent when they're done well. So I think of that scene. I'm like, that's a very smart scene.
Have you rewatched it?
Not all the way through.
Wow,
I
it's a
should.
great movie.
I should. It is a
Such
great
a good
movie.
movie.
We can watch it later.
Yeah, we can watch it later. Snuggling.
Yeah. AJ, do you want to snuggle between us?
GBM gives off Roger Rabbit vibes.
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
And Jessica Rabbit. I mean, that's a great story. Like you're Jessica Rabbit, basically,
Yes.
like the unattainable, hot chick, and then
Yep.
somehow Roger Rabbit, got his way.
AJ, you're my producer now. I
Is
will
AJ
say.
trying to fuck my wife?
No, he's just trying to get a job on this show. He's like, you should have me be your. I'm just gonna shower you with compliments. I did like that. Jessica Rabbit was like, she was like, everyone sees me and no one actually gets to know me. It's very like, and so she has her dweeby boyfriend dweeby husband that she loves.
I mean, it's the inspiring story that if you're just funny enough, you can get.
It's
the
true,
hot
which
chick.
is true to life. That's all that I had for that. We can do TTI or we can do HSR, I think is all I have left.
Let's do Shannon last.
Okay.
Because she flaked on you.
She didn't flake on me. She had SDR. Yeah, spoiler, everybody. Shannon was supposed to be, because, Mike wasn't supposed to be in time.
I wasn't.
For the show this
True.
week, so I was going to record with Shannon yesterday, but SDR got moved around, and I wasn't able to make it back from my other job in time to record before SDR. HSR last week was KP Burke and Zach Amico. I'm getting the other guy's name because I always forget it.
It's the boys.
Yeah, what's his name? I did this outside, and it's not written in the description either. Can you tell me who was in that episode? I forget his name. Chris something.
Stanley?
No, Chris Stanley was not in this episode.
I look pretty good for a blind guy.
That's gonna be on the soundboard. First of all, KP calls you Mike, blind Mike, the real that blind Mike.
Chris Warren, a replacement Chris. It was Chris Warren and KP Burke and Zach Amico and Chris Fega. Good hang, good vibe, good episode. I did like, first of all, I didn't have this written down, but I like the fact that Chris and Zach talk about how they are best friends for so long and they never look at each other because every activity that they do involves sitting next to each other.
I tried to explain to my wife the other day how close me and Chris are, and we never have looked each other in the eyes.
Yeah, no.
We've never looked. I was like, our entire relationship is based on sitting next to each other, looking forward.
Yeah.
Which is like
Drinking.
podcasting, drinking, in a car, next to each other on different beds in a hotel room. And so, wait, what was I going to do first? Oh, Mike, GBM himself, gets called out for getting piss on the floor.
What?
At the studio.
Well, I can't see.
One time I went in to use the bathroom and I just assumed it was you that had pissed all over the floor. And then I went into the bathroom after Blind Mike went in one time and I just realized, like, oh, he's Yeah.
You should sit down. You sit down at home.
I'm not sitting down in public. I am a man.
You do sit down at home, which I assume is out of respect for me and knowing that you tend to have misfiring. No, I'm taking that back.
It is a misfiring.
Misdirecting.
Sometimes the
every
bullets
word
go
I
wild.
say is like grosser and grosser.
I do sit down at home, but that's only because I'm hungover. But in public,
I believe I've heard you say before that you stand up if you're drunk or in a hurry.
I mean, it's GaS Digital. I'm always in a hurry over here.
Yeah, it's true. So it makes sense. It's just funny that you got called directly out.
Which is ridiculous because those guys have done worse things in our GaS Digital bathroom. A little bit of pee on the floor.
Worse by whose standards?
The DEA?
Maybe. They have stories about this lady named like Desiree or something that like
That's what I meant. Not DEA, Desiree.
They starts not hitting on, but just being way friendly with Zach at the bar. And then her son came to pick her up and was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you... And then realizes that Chris and Zach are like not creepy guys that are trying to bang his mom and are just like putting up with her drunk bullshit. And he's like, you guys are cool. Zach said that the kid bought him a drink. Do you have any stories about like making friends like in a bar? Like
all
that?
the time.
Yeah.
All the
Besides
time.
getting punched. Because that story did start with you making friends in a bar. They weren't who punched you. Obviously.
Sure, yeah.
But you made friends that day.
I mean, I make friends every day.
It's true.
I talk to the squirrels.
How do you know those are squirrels?
We speak the same. We also eat the same.
Right. You eat the same way, but not the same things.
Not at all. They eat nuts, and that's gay.
Yes.
I make friends constantly, just because like I'm just happy about life. You know, it's kind of cool to be alive. So I just talk with everybody, and a little bit of like liquid courage always. It's nice.
It helps.
It does.
It helps.
You know.
Absolutely.
But then what I realized is that I make friends, but sometimes the same friends over and over because I don't realize I've met them.
Yeah, I have noticed that. I have one story about making friends at a bar in Ireland, where I was there with my friends in Ireland, not in like the city, but in like in town of a place that's like near where my family lives.
In a tavern.
In a tavern, yeah. I forget what it's called, but I can picture it. And
probably Patty's Patty.
Something like they really are like that in a lot of the places. We go to this place, and it's like the middle of the day. It's like 4 p.m. and we had been walking around all day. I'm like, I need a bathroom. I don't give a shit if we have to buy a beer. I'm just gonna like find a bar. And so we end up sitting there for a while. And first of all, the bartender is like, does anyone want to try Irish rum? I think it was rum. Something that Ireland is like not known for, right? And everyone else at the bar is trying, and they're like, ugh. And I'm like, all right, fine, I'll buy it. I got to try some. And it's pretty bad. It's as bad as you would expect. And then the people next to us, one of them has an Asbury Park shirt. And my friend who I'm with goes, oh, nice Asbury Park shirt. We're from New Jersey. And then the guy's like, oh, I lived in New Jersey like for a summer when I was young, and that's where I got this shirt. And so we ended up hanging out with them
How
for
old
a
was
while.
he at that point?
When we met him, or when he was in
Yeah, when you met him.
mid-40s?
Wow, that
Something like
shirt
that.
survived a while.
Yeah, something like it may not have been from there, but he just like is like gotta rep Asbury Park,
okay,
you know. It may have been a newer shirt, but he was saying how he used to live in Asbury Park. And then as we ended up those are friends that we had, and then as I was leaving, I was like, do I owe you anything for the rum? And one of the other people at the bar goes, they owe you for that rum. That's a good story. And then there's a story I've told on this show before where there's a restaurant nearby where I was there by myself and they seated me at the bar. Empty bar. Like all the seats, all the tables were full, but the bar itself was empty except for one other girl, and they put me directly next to her. And I went, all right, it's super weird if I just don't sit. We're touching elbows.
Yeah.
Like, it's super weird if I don't say anything. And then we talked for like 25 minutes, and I went, I'm going to go to a bar and wait for my boyfriend to, I didn't say Story Wars, but I was waiting for Mike to get out. I was waiting for you to get out of Story Wars. And I go, if you want to follow me for a drink. And she's like, yeah, absolutely. And so we just like hung out at a bar together.
Oh,
for a
that's
while.
cool.
It was cute. It was nice. Those are the only two distinct ones, I would say. But yeah, it ties into the no need thing, which is like talking to people. I feel like at a bar, it's different. I was at karaoke on Friday, and in our room, we were talking about how Maroon 5 was good in like 2003, and then like mostly since then have not been good, but their first album was good. And I heard these two girls in the bathroom basically saying that. And I go, I'm so sorry to eavesdrop. We were just having this exact conversation in our room. They were super doing coke. So I hope that they weren't like, who's this bitch, like in the way of our coke. But they chatted with me first. They were like, yeah, so true. It's so good. I love this song or whatever. Yes.
Did they offer you any coke?
No.
Wow.
I didn't stay long enough. I kind of washed my hands and went, true, Maroon 5. Anyway. And I left them to their business. That's it. I will see if I have anything else for HSR. They were clowning Dom. Dom is just getting clowned all week because he was clowned on No Need. And also, Chris was really making fun of him for being speaking warmly of Lil Mo Mozzarella on TTI. And Zach goes, it's crazy the kind of code switching that Figs does when he's around Italians. And they talk about Lil Mo Mozzarella and fucking, what's his name, who's like this tall, who looks like a tiny lesbian.
Mario Bosco.
Yeah, Mario. And Zach's like, it's embarrassing the type of code switching that Figs does when he's around these Italians. And he goes, why does Mo Mozzarella, what is it about Italians that they just have to lie to you? Where he starts talking to Mo, and Mo's like, I know you. You wrote on the roast.
What is it about the Italians and the need to lie? He saw me and he goes, I know you. I go, what? And he goes, I've seen you. You're a writer. I went, yeah. He goes, you wrote for Shane. I went, yeah. He goes, I was with him last week at the All-Star game.
No, you weren't.
And I was like, there's absolutely no way Shane took a text from a man with the name Mozzarella.
And Zach goes, that's 100% not true. Why'd you have to lie? He goes, you mean you were in Philadelphia? That's what you're talking. And it became, I was hanging out with Shane Gillis at this game.
And then we asked Shane, he's just, dude, I'm a big fan of Lil Mo.
Yeah, probably.
He's
like, I love Italians.
Lil Mo tattoo.
Italian.
Other side, forget about it.
Yes, exactly. Zach had a really good joke, just like a throwaway joke, where Chris is talking about how, like, immigrants coming to Ellis Island or whatever, and getting their names changed. And the guest Chris was like, so was your great grandfather he listed a carpenter, he listed 2 jobs. He goes, no, he was a cobbler. And Zach goes, my grandfather was a peach cobbler. I really liked that one a lot.
As Blind Mike, I'm allowed to say that if you like Lil Mo, you're a big Mo.
That was pretty good. That was one of your better ones today.
Woo! Blind Mike.
Blind Mike.
Did you guys talk about Love Zach already?
No, what's that?
It was just on Real Ass Podcast. They said like if Zach was like a cushion, he'd be the love sack, but it was the love Zach.
I like that. I saw the rap. I saw part of the rap this week. I didn't have any conversations out of it, so I didn't write it down. But I mean, I don't know if either of you saw it this week and want to chime in. You can.
As Blind Mike, I'm staying out of drama.
You know, Mike, always staying out of drama.
I keep my nose above water.
At all times.
At all times.
And Mike always keeps his nose above board.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk about TGI.
What I thought about Real Ass Podcast was, it was an episode.
Zach line. We watched the shit out of it. On TTI, to pivot to our last show, Serafina was the guest this week.
Yay!
She's usually my one of my producers.
Did she clown Dom?
Yes, probably. Not nearly as much as the other shows did.
Took tarot cards.
Yeah. There was one part where
There's no future.
Yeah, very good. Sorry, I walked over that. Dom talks. He goes. I got some good cards this morning.
I got some great cards this morning.
Oh, Jesus, Dom is fucking...
Is that what you call it? I got some good cards this morning.
Hilarious. But yet, first of all, Shannon got an X-ray because her hips have been hurting her from Pilates, and she said that
is Pilates the name of her gym instructor? Her Greek instructor.
You do know that Pilates was named after the guy that invented it, right? That's a real thing.
Oh.
Yes.
Was he a Greek
Probably. It sounds like it. Certainly
does.
sounds like it. If you look it up, AJ, can you pull up a picture of the guy that invented Pilates? Pretty sure his name is Pilates.
Philip Pilates.
He looks like Picasso. Not a Picasso. He doesn't.
Pablo.
He looks like
Pilates.
Pablo. He looks like Pablo Picasso. He doesn't look like a Picasso.
He also. Wait, is Pablo Picasso the guy that cut off his ear?
No, that's Van Gogh.
Shit.
Pablo Picasso was recent enough that there are photos of him.
That's right. Joe List has a joke
Van
on
Gogh
him.
is not. But she talks about how she's been having hip pain and she had an X-ray and she goes, everyone look at my spine and react. And it's Jorge said that he goes, here's an example, and he like takes a cable. He goes, this is what a normal spine looks like. This is what her spine looks like. And according to Figs,
Shannon's spine looks like a trail.
It goes up
Like
the
a map
hills and
trail,
around.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She always says that she was like the kid in
She's
Pet
so
Sematary.
Italian. She has a spaghetti spine.
A cooked spaghetti.
Yeah.
Normal people have dry
Throw her
spaghetti
spine
spines.
against the wall
See if it
and
sticks.
it's-
See if it's done.
She's got fusilli spine.
There you go. Very good.
A very silly spine.
We're so close. We're 56 minutes. You can make it for 4 more minutes.
I'm going insane.
So she warns you that you can see her implants in it. And so Figs is looking at it and he's like, you can see one of your nipples is pierced.
Oh my God, and one of your nipples are pierced?
Yeah. How do you see that on there? Wow, you're really going in on it.
And she goes, yes. And
Only
it's like,
one?
Yes. Serafina said the same thing. She was like, why one?
Yeah.
She doesn't say why. She goes, yeah, one of them's pierced. See, look, there's fucking Pilates. And that's what you do in Pilates. Thank you for pulling up the exact picture that I was picturing.
I looked at his dick right away.
Yeah. I don't like how shadowy it is. But
There's a lot of detail
name, right?
in that one area.
Joseph.
Joseph Pilates.
Joseph Pilates.
Yes, probably Greek.
That sounds like a
But I thought it
fake
was like
name.
way older. I thought it was like Socrates' time.
No, it's like, again, like Picasso, weirdly recent enough that there are real photos of him. So
Socrates and Pilates are having a philosophy battle.
Exactly. One of them's stretching. One of them's doing that pose that we just saw. If Shannon was going to be my co-host this week, she's talking about how she needs Shannon Lee Ding on Venmo. She needs to move. She needs money to move. I was going to say that she should do a medical study like I did. I made so much money doing a medical study a few months ago. And if she has a fucked
Plasma?
No, they were testing a medication on me for a skin
What kind?
condition. I have like a skin condition where I have hives if I'm in exposed to cold.
Whoa!
And they were for like 6 months were testing a medication on me where I had to go in every week or every other week. It was like on the upper west side, I want to say. And I had to take a medication every day. And I would go in there once a week or once every other week, and they would they have like a little machine with like different temperatures on like a metal bar, and I would put my arm on it, and it would show like if I was still hiving, and that shit really worked. And the one side effect was that it made my hair turn white. Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah, that was
I was like,
from
ooh,
that.
I'm like with like
Yeah.
rogue now.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Because you've been with an X-Men.
that was your first good one all right.
Let's end there.
Yeah, let's end
Let's
it
end there.
Yeah. Do you have any feeling? Yeah, tarot cards and everyone was saying how like whatever, we should have ended there. Either way.
No, let's keep it going. It's too late now.
Shannon should do a medical study and get paid, and they can study her fucked up spine and give her money.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Do you think Blind Mike, should do a medical study
I think
too?
you, Blind Mike, super should do it. In fact, I think you've said to me before, it's like, I'm the one with the fucked up medical shit.
Yeah.
Why are people not paying me?
Well, it's probably because I can't find those ads.
Very true. Do you have any feeling? Do you think tarot cards are real? What's the deal with that? Because Sarah said that she kept pulling up ones that were weirdly applicable.
I think tarot cards are real, but not everybody.
And that the cards are real. They really
They're
are.
tangible. Yeah.
I feel them. Blind Mike, can feel them.
I believe that tarot cards are real, but not everybody has the power for tarot
Ooh,
cards.
okay. I think that's fair. Yes. I have seen what I would say. I don't know if I believe that. Although some people are weirdly... I fucking love watching tarot card videos, by the way, but mostly like to fall asleep. It's like ASMR. Because they just say the same 8 words over and over again. They're like King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Death,
6 of Sevens.
Cancer, yeah. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then they always say the groups of the three zodiac signs.
Do they
are
hit
like
you
the
with the
same water
whispers
sign.
too?
Sometimes.
Zodiac.
So I like the card sounds too. Hey, that's kind of weird that you're calling me when you're sitting across the table from me right now. Yo,
I'm a ventriloquist.
Yo, Paco's calling me.
Hi. Can you say that again for the camera?
Paco, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
I was just calling to let you know that I'm pretty sure Little Mo Mozzarella actually, he did actually hang out with Shane Gillis in Philadelphia.
How do you know that, Paco? You weren't even there.
I was also there. I was for the bonfire.
Paco, I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Paco, you're acting like a real chink right now.
I'm actually gay, and I just wanted to let you know on there.
Okay, bye, Paco. I'll talk to you. I'll call you later, okay? All right, bye.
Dude, that's weird. Paco doesn't usually sound like that.
Yo, Paco must be sick or something.
Yo, that's so weird, Paco. Paco, like, never sounds like that. I don't know why Alex and G-Mike make that voice up, because he doesn't sound like that at all.
He doesn't sound like
He
that
doesn't
at all.
sound like that.
Now you're doing an impression of me. That's what I sound like.
Hey, Gay Blind Mike, get over here.
Let me fuck you.
Yeah, let me fuck you.
This has been Gas Digital Now, the Gas Digital wrap-up show. If you liked it and you think we got there, go to gasdigital.com, use code NOW for a discount on your membership, and that's a little kickback for us. Subscribe to Gas Digital Now on YouTube. Follow me and Natalie DeChico Edits on Instagram. That's it. Do you have anything to plug?
That Blind Mike?
Yes. And also follow the Gas accounts.
And
'cause
follow
you
the
run
gas
those.
accounts, because I do all that work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Precisely. And Venmo Shannon. Help her with her move. Or send her a medical study that she can do.
Send me a medical study.
Yeah,
Shit.
send Blind Mike a medical study too. I think that's
Send
it.
Paco one to fix his voice, too.
Yeah, so true. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. He sounded crazy there. I can't believe he was really in Philadelphia with Shane Gillis doing stuff for the bonfire. That's it, everyone. Bye.